Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, today we can learn time talkers. Page number 75. Okay? In this chapter, we can learn how to find the time in a clock. Okay? How can say time? Okay? More time, listen to here, dear students. Look. It is a small hand. Small hand is standing here. It is at 12 o'clock. It is standing here 1 o'clock. It coming to here 2. It's a 2 o'clock. It come to 3. It's a 3 o'clock. It come to 4. 4 o'clock. It come to 5. 5 o'clock. It come to 6. 6 o'clock. It come to 7. 7 o'clock. It come to 8. 8 o'clock. It come to 9. 9 o'clock. It come to 10. 10 o'clock. It come to 11. 11 o'clock. It come to here 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Now this is at correct time is at 12 o'clock. It is a small hand. Small hand is a our hand. Our hand. Small hand is a our hand. Small hand point to the hour. Understand? Any doubt? So we can learn big hand. Big hand is the standing into the 2. Now is a 2? No, it's not 2 because it's a big hand. Big hand point to the minute. So it's just check behind the 2. What is that? 10. Now we can say it is a 10 minutes. Is a long hand standing in here 3. We can say it is 15 minutes. The long hand standing to the 4. We can say is a 20 minutes. Long hand stand to the 5. We can say is a 25 minutes. Long hand stand to the 6. We can say 30 minutes. Long hand stand to the between 30 and 35. We can say maybe 34, maybe 33, maybe 31, 32, 33, anything we can say. Correctly we check, that time you can understand. And in this long stand here 7, we can say is a 35 minutes. Long hand stand here 8, we can say it is a 40 minutes. Long hand stand here 9, we can say it's a 45 minutes. Long hand stand here 10, we can say it's a 50 minutes, not 10 minutes. Long hand stand here, we can say it's a 55 minutes. Long hand stand here, we can say 60 minutes. That non 12 minutes. Understand the short hand and long hand. Next we can say together. Here we can say short hand and long hand. In a clock, very important is two hand, short hand and long hand. We already studied the short hand is a hour and the long hand is a minute hand. Yes, one more hand, it is the second hand. It's not important. These two, if it is these two, you can understand. You can say very easily the time. Okay, so please understand. Now we can say here small hand standing here 3. Here big hand standing here 6. Now we can say what is the time? Is it 3 and 6? 3 6? No, it's a 3 6. We say what is that? Is a long hand. What is that? 30. So we can say 3:30. It's a now time 3:30. Understand? Now we can check two hand together. These two hands is very important in the clock. Okay, if you can understand very well, you can say time, you can tell the time very easily. So one more time, you please understand here. Here we already studied the small hand is the hour hand. Hour, what is that? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. This is an hour. Yes, this is our hand. Is a small hand we already studied is our hand. Hour we already studied 1 2 3 4 5. And big hand also we studied. It is not our. It is not our hand. Yes, it is not our hand. It is the minute hand. We already studied the minute. Minute is the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. It is the minute hand. So we can write it is the correct time now. What is that? It's a small hand standing in 3. Yes, we can write it is a hour. That way we write it 3. Okay, 3. And big hand standing to 6. It is 6. 6 is a hour. Is a big hand is a 6? No, big hand is not 6. It is a minute. What is a minute here? 6 minute 6 means, look, we can check 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What is that? 30. Now we can say it's a 3:30. The time now 3:30. Maybe this small hand is stand here 1. Maybe 1 is the stand here 1. It is the big hand stand here 9. What is the time? You can say it is a small hand standing here 1. We can say it is a 1 o'clock. It is an hour. Yes, it's a small hand. It's an hour. Hour, what is that? This is 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 we already studied. And big hand where we say 9. 9 is hour, but don't say it's a 9. Yes, it's a big hand, it's not a small hand, so it's not 9. What is that? Behind the 9, what is that? 45. It is a, now we can say is 1:45. Understand? Today onwards you can say the time very well. If you have any doubt, you please uh, send to WhatsApp, through the WhatsApp. You can ask in anything. Okay, I think it is understand now. Okay, one more time I say is a small hand is the hour hand. We already study hour. Hour, what is that? How many hour total? 12 hour. Yes, 12 hour. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. 12 hour. 12 hour point to the small hand. Small hand point to the hour. Hour we already studied the 12. But the big hand point to the minute. Minute is a small. This 6 is a minute. No, it is a 30 minutes. We already 5 means 1 means 5. Actually, it is a look 1, 2, 3, 4 is a 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, like that. Now understand? 51, 52, 53, 54. Look, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. How many minutes? 60 minutes. We already studied how many hour? Hour equal the 12 hour. Yes, 12 hour. How many minute? Minute. How many? 60 minute. Understand? So is a small hand indicate for the 12 hour and big hand indicate for 60 minutes. Now understand? Now understand everyone. Now you can today onwards you can say very easily. Is just to say about these commands. Okay? You say to the time also. Okay? Assalamu alaikum.
Whoa, whoa! I am so sorry that you guys caught me sleeping. I know that I shouldn't be sleeping in the middle of the day. I got this awesome new clock, but I don't know how to tell time yet, so I do not know when to go to sleep. Hey, I've got an idea. Maybe you guys can help me. Will you help me learn how to tell time so I know when to go to bed? Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Let's zoom over here to the clocks and learn how to tell time. This first clock we see is an analog clock. This is the new clock I got. To learn time, let's start off with an easier version of this clock. Okay, the little pointer that spins is called a hand. This clock is a training clock and only has one small hand on it. The small hand is called the hour hand. Around the edge of the clock, we have numbers that go from 1 all the way to 12. This small hand tells us what the hour is. Right now, the hour hand is pointing to the 3, so it must be 3 o'clock. Now what hour is it? 6 o'clock, right. Let's look at another. What hour is this? I heard some of you say it is still 6 o'clock, and you are correct. The hour does not change until it is pointing right at the next number. As long as the hand points between the 6 and the 7, it is still 6 o'clock. Let's try one more. Right now the hour hand is between the 11 and the 12. So is this 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock? It is still 11 o'clock. It will not be 12 o'clock until the hour hand points right at the 12. Good job, guys. Now this training clock works great to tell us what hour it is. But what if you have to be home by a certain time in the middle of the hour? It would be difficult to know exactly when to leave with just using the hour hand. That is why we have what we call the minute hand. Let's bring in one of our big kid clocks. This clock has a big hand and a small hand. We already know the small hand tells us the hour, but do you know what this hand does? This long hand is the minute hand. The minute hand tells us how much time has passed after the hour. When telling time, we always look at the hour hand first. On this clock, the hour hand is pointing to the 12, and the minute hand is pointing to the 1. So would we say the time is 12 and 1 minute? I know you might be tempted to say yes, but that is not correct. Each one of these increments are counted by 5s. There are 5 minutes between each of these big numbers. So when the minute hand is at the 1, 5 minutes have passed. So this is 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, 55 minutes, and at the 12, the minutes start back over at 0. So right now, the time is 12:05. The hour hand is at the 12, and the minute hand is pointing at the 1, which is 5 minutes. Let's look at another one. Remember, we first look at the small hand for the hour. It is halfway between the 3 and the 4, so with just the hour hand, we know it is 3 o'clock. Now we look at the minute hand. It is pointing to the 6. Does that mean it is 3 and 6 minutes? No, you are right. We have to count by 5s to get the minutes. Let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 minutes. So the time is 3:30 because the hour is 3, and after counting by 5s, we see that the minute hand is pointing to 30 minutes. Let's do one last one. Can you help me out on this one? Great. Okay, you caught me sleeping earlier because my bedtime is 8 o'clock at night. When I saw the big hand pointing to the 8, I thought it was my bedtime. To get the correct time, we need to look at the hour hand first. What number is the small hour hand pointing to? It is at the 2 still, so the hour is 2. Great job. Now how many minutes have passed? Remember to count by increments of 5. Can you tell me what the minutes are? The minutes are 40, so the time is 2:40. Great job, everyone. Now that I know how to tell time, I will not try to sleep at 2:40 in the afternoon. Thank you so much for your help, guys. Remember to keep practicing and you will get better at this. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.